Got energy coming through. That's awesome. How's the weather? Ooh, they are bringing it up again. They are screwing with the heating system again. They're making it hot again. Okay, let's do this. Oh, they're trying to mess with the tools. It's interesting if they do it when they know I'm doing that. Okay, here we go. Right, what's this? Okay, that's weird. No, we're not doing that. I think we're good. Yeah, meant for learning. That's what we do. What are we doing with this one here? Uh, have a ball. Okay, let's get this shared. Let's do it to these outliers first. Yeah, we're gonna do the outliers first.
You should come back.
I should come back. I'm gonna do this one here. Let's see. Oh, that's... Okay, here we go. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, hi, hi. Let's do this to them. Okay. Now let's get it going. Put this over here. Do some focuses. Get the water ready. Oh, I forgot. Oh, it is on. Oh, good, it's on. I made sure to turn that on before I did this. Good. Now I don't have to worry about it. We can do that other later. You want it to be turned on while we're... Okay.
Hear my footsteps.
We're going to do that. Hear your footsteps. Let's do this real quick. Okay. There we go. Now we can do this. This is fun. Still a little bit. That's what you think? Okay, we're gonna move it. Okay, now we gotta listen to this other one real quick. This is 528 Tibetan Singing Bowl, written by monks and nuns, according to a paper I got when I got it. Let's do this. Kind of flow. Let's... Okay, 18. Yep, so DNA not only reacts to, but can be repaired with certain frequencies. This is why music has good connection to healing. What's the time? It's 2 p.m. Mountain Time. 2 p.m. Mountain Time. Sorry.
My lungs.
Your lungs? Okay. Hi, everybody that's on YouTube and Facebook. It's 2:01 p.m. Mountain Time. It's November 13th, 2025. Yeah. Kind of fun. Let's do this. Well, let me get my food ready. Veganism. Look wetter. Oh, you want me to get? Hmm. Bear with me. Why are you saying to look wetter? That's weird. What about next month? Um, Okay.
I'd like to. I'd like to. I'd like to. I'd like to. I'd like to.
Let's do this.
Need trust.
We're gonna do it for Facebook and YouTube first. We're doing it for you. You want me to do the both? Okay, hold on. I'll do the both. Hi AI 528 Hertz DNA repair music. I'm gonna unmute it. You can consider it music. It's more of a tuning bowl with water in it,
Hold up. Hold up.
with salt and Himalaya salt mixture in the water in the Tibetan singing bowl at 528 hertz. Right now, I'm actually doing 174 hertz tuning fork. But we're going to do it on YouTube and Facebook because I'm streaming on there and I'm streaming here on TikTok. Tell people start coming here on TikTok. I'm going to try to do it for them first, 174. Then we'll do it for once people come in. We'll start doing it here.
Corruption.
Yeah. Until they do, I'm going to do it for. I'm doing it for you on Facebook and YouTube so you can re-listen. So anybody that goes there, they can re-listen because it will be a recording that can be re-listened. But I will be doing stuff here as well. So this is 174 hertz. It removes pain. Okay. Doing it on YouTube and Facebook, and then I'm streaming here on other. Oh yeah, we got that. Go to this one. Go to what one? It matters. Yeah. Get your mask. Okay, so we're doing 243 now. So I'm doing some recording sounds for YouTube and Facebook, and then I will be doing the frequencies here on TikTok. Very interesting. There's a lot of king names coming through. Not sure why there's a lot of king names coming through. That's funny though, because K is for Kanaz rune code. It's connected to Kanaz rune code. J is for Jera, and they're right by each other. So technically, when people are saying that they're a KJ, they're actually claiming that they are a 111. And or yeah, they're telling themselves they're an 11, in a way, and then a 10. So they're doing a 1110. So 1110. So their intuition of their clearing. So when they're saying KJ, they're doing 1110, which is 110, which is clearing of your intuition. So you're doing intuition, trusting your trusting your gut and listening to your heart, which you should listen to your heart, then react to what your heart inspires you. A lot of people are going with their gut response before they listen to their heart, which can get people into trouble. And so there are neural pathways that go from the heart that go to the head brain and to the gut first. You want to listen to the heart responses by doing self-care, self-love, self-worth focuses, genuine, authentic, not fake and facade. Then you can amplify and change. Pretty cool. So right now this is 243. I'm doing this for YouTube and Facebook. Then we'll do it on TikTok once people come in and confirm they're real people. Hi, Diane. So I'm just doing the frequencies for YouTube and Facebook first. You might hear it, but I'm here. You can hear some of it. I'll do them next for here, but I figured since the other one is recording stuff, it can have people re-listen to it over. So I might as well get that done first. Then once people come in here on TikTok, they're real people like you. I can communicate and confirm they're not a bot. That helps a lot. No pun intended. No rhyme meant. Okay, so 285 is influences energy field. Thank you for the tapping and shares. So 285 is going to be the amplifier. I like it. 285 I caught on being influence energy filled, and it amplifies any frequency you use after or with it. So you can use that tuning fork with other tuning forks, but once you hit that tuning fork, it automatically has influenced the field to now affect any sounds you listen after to amplify. But it's better to do it with them, not just do it and then
Body.
do others. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Body, what about body? It's bad. 295.80. Someone's body is not feeling good. Well, bless you. That's why 295.80 will help with fat cells. So they're bringing up, they're talking about the frequencies right now. Yeah, so the fat cells is a very powerful. Yep, I have juice to the left of me. Yeah, they want to make sure I'm taking in food. They want to make sure I'm doing good. It's funny because the heating system or the cooling system went off again and it's trying to slowly go up. And I saw the guy that always causes it. He was here in the hallway earlier today. I heard him knocking on someone's door, and then all of a sudden he affected the heating or cooling again. He always causes the problem to this building. And he kind of does it covertly, and then they act like he was never there. But I see
This
him
is
every
first
time.
land.
Yeah, his name's Trevor, and I think he's either the owner or he's connected to the top maintenance people that he controls for HUD. And he's the one that's doing the shenanigans. He's telling them to do the secret cameras. He's telling them to do all of that. And the smoke detectors, all of that. I caught on and I've outed it to the health facility and told them he's the one over them telling them to do it all. But he always comes and they act like he's not there, and I see him show up and I know what he looks like. Yeah. Well, I don't worry if something happens to me or whatever. If something happens to me, I'm done. I don't have to worry about anything anymore. I would think I would. I'll just figure out what I have to do in the next reality that exists if that happens to me. But no, I keep surviving. Hey, Brody, they're saying you're a super fan. Thank you for being a super fan. Anyway, so 324 is for muscles. We're just doing that. We're going through, I'm doing it for YouTube and Facebook, and then I'm going to do it for here on TikTok. I'm just waiting for people to come in. So I'm making sure that Facebook and YouTube get the sound so people can re-listen to them. And I don't have any paper covering the camera. So you can see the glow that's happening. That you can see the glow around me that the camera is catching. It's catching my aura, or it's catching the protective energy that's around me. Really cool. Thank you for the popular. Yeah, so I'm just doing the frequencies. 396 is for liberates fear and guilt. Spirits are always trying to cover up this so that you don't see it. Yeah, I will. I've already been eating some stuff. That's enough. 396. I think we're getting some people's energies. Hey, child of the light, how's it going? Sorry, I'm just trying to going through the frequencies right now. Here, let me get into looking at all your comments when you come up. 417. Yeah, I have some protectors here. I have a lot of protectors. They've been coming around a few times before I started, telling me. Even before I started the live stream, they even said they're here. So, yeah. This is 417 for facilitates change. Oh, by the way, everybody, I'm going to Wicked with my brother and my parents, my dad and mom. I don't know if nephews and nieces will come as well. They'll have to get their own tickets. If I had more funds, I would do it for them too. But I had 4 free tickets because I renewed my platinum with Cinemark. So I know the people at that, and I know the vendor friend that's by there. And so I'm going to Wicked next Wednesday. So Wednesday I won't be doing a live free stream because I will, and I normally don't do it on Wednesdays. Sometimes I do. But next Wednesday, I definitely won't because I'll be at a
11.
movie. We're preparing for the movie. I might do an earlier one because the movie's not until 6:30 p.m. So the movie won't be until 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time. So I might do an earlier live on Wednesday next week to tell you how everything's going before I go. It will be interesting, Diane. So it's part 2 of Wicked, and it's going to be crazy because my parents are very religious, but they're not as religious as some religious people. And they've done nice things, but I don't like hanging out with them. I haven't hanged out with them in a long time. They've talked to me on the phone, and that's as much as I can handle. My brother's going with me, and he's also religious, but he's a little bit less pushy in the religion. He's more awakened to knowledge of secret programs and things. But he works for school district. He does a lot of speakers and other stuff, and he's my emergency contact. So he's coming with me. He might get his son or daughter or others to think about buying it as well. Thank you, Spirit. So my family, I'm gonna go to Wicked, and I bought the tickets for them. It was only $4.30 extra because we had to do 3D because the XDs are getting sold really fast. So it's a pre-showing before Wicked comes out. So I'm going to a pre-showing at 6:30 p.m. In Farmington, Utah next week, and for 3D. But the tickets are going fast because we couldn't do the ones that weren't 3D, so I had to do the 3D one, and I didn't really want to do the 3D one because I don't always like doing them. And my parents are older, so I didn't want to affect their eyes, but they're coming and they're fine with it. So I got the tickets, and I do a lot. Yes, I do. So I did it for free. I told them why I'm doing it because of the kindness that they've done for me, and and so I said they don't have to pay for them. I'll pay for them. I just need it right there. So that's going to be at 6:30 p.m. Now, if my brother tells me I need to take a bus to get there, I might do that. Maybe I'll take a bus to get there and meet them there. But if I did that, that would be me without my scooter because I don't know where I would put my scooter if I did this. Because my scooter, I could switch it or ask them if I can put my scooter in a place where the handicap area is in the theater if no one's using it. But no, I think people are going to use they're going to get all the tickets. Yeah. And if my family's going, they'll probably tell other people to go get them. Another 10? Yeah, there might be others that will try. Now that I've told my family, I told them that they can invite others, but don't expect me to talk to them all. Because I'm only going to be willing to talk to my brother, my mom, and maybe my dad. My other families, they're not very good people. They're very, very fake. They're not genuine, and it's sad. I've tried to tell them they could. Yeah, it's their choice. Okay, so friends with them. Okay, so let's go into 528. We just did 417. Ridicule. Yeah, they like to ridicule people. They make fun of them behind their backs, and that's why I stopped hanging out with my family. They did that ever since I grew up, and I didn't like the bullying and
I did something bad.
it was horrifying. Yeah, and they know that what they're doing is wrong, and they even admit that what they're doing is wrong, and they still want to continue doing it. And so it's like, okay, I'm done. So I stayed away from that family structure because the church teaches them to do that. Some of them left the church and they still do it even away from the church. Some of them are playing both sides, and it's because they're it's a culture thing. It's a Utah culture thing. They want to look good. They want to pretend to be good. Very politician like, okay? They're very politician, but they don't like politics, yet they do their own politics. And they don't realize it. And it's like they know. It's just like, oh my word. So it's gonna be interesting next Wednesday. I don't know who's gonna show up. All I know is I am paying for my mom, my dad, and my brother and myself. And so 4 tickets. It was $4.30 because the free tickets covered most of it, and it's going to be in 3D. Because that's the only tickets that were available. The XD and others were being sold too fast, and there was no way we were going to sit in the front because my parents are too old. They can't handle that. They can barely handle this. They know we're doing 3D, so I said, I hope it doesn't bother you. It was the only tickets available, but I figured we'd just get it done and over with. And they're like, yeah, we're good with the 19th. We're good with Wednesdays. So going with them, my brother, and it's going to be crazy. Deride? Divine Ride. Yeah, it might be.
Interesting.
And my family is Durbin, so we are Divine Bridge. We are a Divine Bridge in our last name. So D Ride is funny, but they brought that into the box just now. Yes, it will definitely be a Divine Ride for sure. Healing frequency. So the AI is bringing up healing frequencies and aura. Ask about energy. Wow. It's trying to tell you all to ask about energy, to ask about the frequencies and aura I brought up earlier. That's interesting. Yeah, Brody and all of you, have you ever seen the AI responses in lives? They bring up AI responses now when you go live. At least they're doing it for me. I don't know if they're doing it for the rest of you, but I've been seeing that. Pretty crazy.
Question.
So it keeps changing over time. Some of the responses make me laugh. 432 is for nature tone. So 432 is the heartbeat of the earth, some people believe. It's actually miracle tone of nature. That's what it is. Miracle tone of nature. Okay, so I'm doing that on YouTube and Facebook. We're just going through all of them, then I'll do it here on TikTok. Okay? Some comments were filtered. Chris, your comment got filtered. It says, what is the question the spirit asked? Let's put that through. Let's just let that go through. Approve. I'm approving your message. What is the question the spirits asked? They said, I did something bad. They said, we are watching you. They said something about photos. They said something about photos. One of them said I work the mines. Butter, look. She's odd because she's Audrey? Is that what you're talking about? They're saying something about photos, Chris. They said that would be... They're bringing up something about a photo. They said go to this photo or go to this. I got a crazy pic of the aura red lights. Nice! 639. She's odd because she's Audrey. That's what they're bringing up. 639. We got this. We still happy. Elevator. What about elevator? 741 is awakens intuition. They said go to the store. What about... So strange right now. It's icy? 741. Not where I'm at. 741. It's 2:20 p.m. Mountain Time. How am I? I'm good. Are you asking someone else? Sorry, they're talking a ton right now. 741. It was the reddest I've ever seen in my life. Oh, wow. I'm going to the store after I walk the dog. Okay. Bless you, Chris. Yeah, if you saw that aura, that's a passion aura. When you see red, it doesn't necessarily mean bad. Some look at it as if they think it's bad, but it, and I don't think you're saying that. I don't know what you're saying on it. But whatever the reason, red, when you see like that, that is the passion energy. That means someone is very passionate. Doesn't mean that they're good or bad. It just means they're very passionate with what they're doing at the moment. So when you see a red aura that strong, it means that they're very passionate, very sexual, very, or just passionate towards a focus that they're doing at the moment. Their aura is so strong, it's so powerful. They are a red angel connection, which is connected to Uriel. Uriel is a very powerful red angel connection. It's a protector. It's a protection energy. It's just powerful. It's just a powerful energy. So red isn't bad. Red is just it's just a very very. It can be sexual. It can be smexual. It can be all sorts of stuff. And so usually it just means that someone has a very strong passion towards something that they're focusing on at the moment. Yeah. So this is 852. This is a subway. Yeah. Very strong. And you want to know what's interesting? One of the beings that is considered that red energy, I like to call him Samuel because it's similar to my name. It's the good version of that being's way of communicating them.
I'm not sure.
That individual is actually very much that energy because they're just very open on that connection. But they're very icy. They're very icy energy. Loki is considered connection to that energy, but he's also an ice being, which is really interesting. But he has a mix of different auras. Yeah, any of the beings of the underworld, they all have the red energy. A lot of them do. Any underworld beings or angels of unalignment or whatever, or protectors against evil, a lot of them have the red energy. So just because they have red, it doesn't mean it's bad. There are good beings that have the red energy to be able to counter the ones that also have red energy that are bad if they choose to be. It's a polarity thing. Yeah. Red is awesome. I'm red garnet for my sign for Capricorn. We're red garnet, so we have the passion romance energy. So we have a lot of passion romance. That's what we want. That's what we desire. And so July is also the ruby energy, which gets confused with like we sometimes fit with the ruby energy people, but not all the time. We're a little bit more. We don't like to be controlled. We like honesty and upfrontness more than the July babies do. A lot of Julys are a little bit less that, but it doesn't mean that they can't be. It's just they're very secretive. Okay, July energy is very secretive. Capricorns were a little bit more upfront. Terrible. And not all of them are, but most we're pretty upfront. We tell you exactly how it is, and we like to be in control. I was just getting ready to say I'm Ruby Gem. Yeah, so you are very secretive, child light. You have a secretive energy. The guys are the ones that are more secretive than you are, though. They're a little bit more secretive. If you ask them, they won't always tell you the truth. They'll tell you the story that they're willing to tell you, and it's really interesting. It's really interesting. But yes, they're very secretive. Yeah, I get drawn to a lot of July energy people. It's not bad. I've learned a lot from them, and they've learned a lot from me if they stick around. Some of them feel bad when I leave their life because they don't they don't they realize they should have been there for me more. They should have stood up for me more because then they start to feel, oh wow, because I don't play both sides. A lot of them will play both sides. Mostly the guys though, not the ladies as much. The dudes. The July dudes. That's what I've seen pattern wise. The July ladies, they do to a certain point. Here's what's really funny. Child of the light, a lot of them will be in construction and plumber and really impressive like carpentry or like building type of structures. They're very maintenance type people. A lot of the July energy people, they're very maintenance people. What? I protect this by saying, oh, is it my wife? I'm guessing my soulmate is here and she's protecting. Is that right? I think it's Sam. I think it's you've been before. Hi. They're saying hi, Sam. I was a helper. Yeah, so again, helpers are good, but they're usually people that are very good at creating tinkering type of connections. So they can do plumbing, electrical. I've seen them be construction workers. A lot of them are brick builders. Anybody July ruby color, they're always going to be that. They always have some kind of tinkering connections. A lot of them are connected to even car building or create anything of a engineer type of structure are Julys. Well, April, it depends. April are a little bit more because it's the springtime. It depends on what their sign is, Chris, within April. So the April has two different signs in it. I've seen those signs have a little bit different depending on when they are. I'm really stubborn, so I've been curious. Yeah, so Aprils have a little bit more of a focus because it's connected to different, depends on if they have a holiday or spring break time. Usually spring break is different. It's usually between March, April, and May. Depends on where you're at, where your spring break connection is. 4-4? Ah, okay. So that is divine divinity. So you got DD in your name connection. So DD is that variation of it. So April 4th is very interesting because that also connects to a March energy. So it's right there. And so you have more of a spring connection. I haven't really looked into that one as much, but those individuals, I have to say I get along with them a little bit. I get along with them a little more, just because they're nicer. They're a little bit more upfront. They can be stubborn, but they're honest most of the time. Um, they're not always. They're secretive too, but not as much as the Julys. They're a little bit closer, and it's interesting because they also love to trick and joke around because it's connected to April Fool's Day. So you're in the time of that time frame, so you honor the different connections. Um, it's interesting. It's hard to explain. That's just my experience. I'm not saying that that would resonate with you. I'm always honest. It's just hard to get ever over joking too much. Exactly. So you have a jokester nature, but you're honest with it. And I love those energies. Those energies I love because I have a Sagittarius energy. I'm a Sagittarius energy, and we connect with that springtime energy. And so it's, yeah, we love the playful energy, so we fit with that. That's my moon sign. Sagittarius is my moon sign. My sun sign is Capricorn. So I have more of a grounded nature, but then I have a fiery nature of emotional communication. I can be really funny. I can be flat out honest. And some people get upset and offended. The ones that usually get offended more or get upset or secretive or want to play games against you is usually the Julys. The July babies do that the most. Usually the dudes, not the girls as much or ladies. I've seen it mostly with the guys. The ladies, they can still inhabit that, but I think they don't need to. This is my moon energy. Yeah, so I have the Pisces. So that explains it, how the light. So Pisces, they are fishes that go two different directions. So you have the July that where you're playing both sides energy, but then you have the two fishes going different directions. So it's kind of a dual connection there that is kind of balances each other out, I would say. So you're not very open, but you're very loyal when you choose to be. So you have a loyalty energy to you, but only when you feel to do so. You want to bring people together. You're trying to bring all sides together. So you are the light that brings the two together. Hence, seeing the two child of the light name. You have the being of your DNA, the two. You have the 711, which is the grace of your being, of your alignment, of your Neo connection. So your numbers within your name already tell me what you are. And it explains why it would connect with your signs as well. Yeah. The lights. What about the lights? The lights? Yeah, the lights are interesting, they said. Okay, I do. So that's how I figure people out.
No.
I figure it out with the name that they're utilizing, when they're born, how they are. That's how I do it. People are like, "How do you do this?" Like they get some people get spooked because I'm spot on. I didn't used to be spot on. I'm only spot on now because I've been genuine. We're gonna do 852 real quick. Well, let me do 741 again because I don't know if I did that. I think I did 639, but I don't think I did 741. Let's do 741. I'm gonna go into the other ones, and then we'll do it here on TikTok. But yeah, I truly appreciate you for being genuine. Yeah, Chris, I do it because I want people to learn that they can. Doesn't matter whether you're poor, rich, wealthy, disabled, or not. It's a choice that you can make in your heart. You just need to activate your heart spark. But Derb, it's hard to do. But Derb, no, it's a choice you're making, spirits. You're choosing to not choice. Sometimes we get put into a choice that others did to us or the system that we chose something else, but we couldn't be that something else. Well, at least you're being authentic and genuine about it. If you don't feel you can be that, that's you choosing not to do the other because you don't feel like you can be. You're that's still something that you're putting together as if something else is requiring you to be that. It's usually because people are following a cult mindset. You can always choose something. Whether the choice is right or wrong is based on cause and effect. Does it hurt or does it harm? Does it heal or does it help? So why would you do something that would hurt someone? Why would you do something that would harm someone? You might as well do something that heals. Thank you. They said you were balanced. Yeah.
Where?
It's hot where? Right now it's fine. Now it's gotten up to 69 spirits.
It's about.
My building is starting to heat up again. Right when I go live again, it was cool for the last few days, and then all of a sudden, and I was trying to rebalance myself to handle it, and now they're trying to make it hot again. He came into the building, and it's always the guy that does it, and it's the Trevor guy. He always comes in covertly, and they act like he wasn't there, and I said he was there. I saw him. He comes in, and he always causes it to go crazy. So no, he causes the problem. He's purposely causing it. He even told them to put the secret cameras in. I heard him discussing with them while I was right by them talking about cameras when I left one day. To one of the guys that left or quit. No, he's part of the problem. So 741 is like I'm telling the spirits because they're bringing it up. I got a fan going on right now. One light. Yeah, we have one protector here. I think we have some more. 741, that's done. I'm doing this for YouTube and Facebook. I'll do it for the rest of you real soon. I'm just giving them all for the recording. The water? Yeah, I'll do the bowl. Sure, let's do the bowl. 528. Tibetan bowl. Here you go, everybody. This is for repair DNA or miracle DNA. Pretty cool. Good luck Friday. What's going to happen Friday? I keep saying good luck Friday. At 11? What about 11? They said good luck on Friday at 11. What's happening at 11 tomorrow? 11 p.m. or 11 a.m.? Which one? And what time zone, Spirit? They're saying good luck Friday at 11 or 11 p.m. I don't know. Let them something. I'll post them in 20 minutes. Okay, let's see. What are you talking about? What are you going to post in 20 minutes? I really appreciate you for being, yeah. I just saw your note, Chris. It said something about you posting something in 20 minutes. Tomorrow at 11. Yeah, something about 11. Something about 11. They said, hey, what's up? I think they're talking to you, Brody. Cross this. What about cross this? Yeah, they're talking to you, Brody. because they're seeing the X's, they're seeing the response. What about darkness? What about darkness? They said, "Come with me, Nick." You know what? They keep bringing up a Nick, and a Nick keeps coming through, and they keep saying, "Come with me, Nick." Like Nick keeps causing trouble. There's like a Nick that keeps coming in, and they keep having to correct Nick or something. I don't know who Nick is. 963, but Rose or someone, they keep having to correct a Nick. It's a meaning. They said it's a meaning. 963 is for connects with light and spirit. Damage. Yeah, they do. Right now it's 69 degrees. I love it when it's 69 in here. As long as it stays that way. I may have to tell. By the time it gets to be like 3 or 4, that's when it starts getting really hot. So we're going to see what happens at 4 or 5 p.m. So by the time it's the Twilight Live free stream tonight, it's probably going to be hot in here. I'll probably have to open the window. I think I'll open in the window. Because I think they switched it on. Alright. I've been on for I haven't even been on here for an hour yet. It's unpleasant here. Okay, here we go. So we're going to do all the frequencies now, everybody. Sorry for the delay. Just wanted to get all that in, get people in, and then do them. That's what I'm going to do for future live free streams for this one, for the Daylight Live free stream. I'm going to do the frequencies for YouTube and Facebook first. Then I'll do the frequencies for everybody that comes in by then. So now we're on to doing it for all of you. So we're doing 174, which is for removes pain. So we're doing that frequency now. I'm going to go through all of them for here on TikTok. I just did it for the mic for YouTube and Facebook. Now we're doing it here. So anybody that's here on TikTok, you're getting the frequencies.
Fine.
Yeah. If you want to re-listen to them, you can go to YouTube and Facebook and re-listen to the earlier ones I did when you were earlier, but I just finished. But this is for the current. They may not be as good as these ones, so you may want to stick around for these ones. Know that? Yeah, I did the bowl. Let's do the bowl. They always like me to do the bowl and then the frequency. Every time I switch to a new tuning fork, they like me to do the bowl and then the tuning fork. And it's almost like they're trying to amplify the frequency of the tuning fork through charging them through the bowl. It's crazy. Yeah, see, now it's doing it. So whenever I do the bowl, somehow it empowers the spirits or beings to then amplify the frequency. That's why they make me do that.
And the bowl, make a bowl.
In the bowl? Yeah. Wow. See that pattern so many times. They're very talkative today. The bell is thinner. It's so thinner. Yeah, they said it's thinner. Nice play. Nice place. Nice play. Okay, so we're... Wait, did I do 240? Let me do this one. Let's do 243. I'm going to do 43 again. Because this is for the Calm and Peace tone. This is the one that I had to custom make. It was like $50 for it.
Shopping.
Yep. And just so you know, everybody, Clay Animates and Dalmatian has came in the other time in my previous live stream, and she asked about what the company was that I got it from that she told me about. And I told her it's S as in Sam, W, B as in boy, 256. That's the company of the tuning fork. It's in Utah, or not Utah, it's in the USA. It's in like Georgia or Atlanta, or it's either Georgia or near Georgia area. I want to say it's over there. Can't remember if it's Georgia or Alabama. I think it's Alabama or Georgia. One of the two. She's a wonderful lady that runs the shop. Told her I'd be doing it for my live stream a while back. I really like her. I don't know if she ever comes in here or not, or if she's secretly here right now. I don't know. I can't remember.
I'm from California.
But I do appreciate her shop or anybody that's doing it. 285. I'd have to find the card. I don't know where I put the card. Get over it already. Phone heavy. They said get over it. Phone heavy. I don't know who they're talking to, but they're talking to someone that has a heavy phone. 4? Who's 4? Hold on. They're talking to 1, 2, 3, 4. Chris, they're talking to you. They're talking to you. I had a crazy connection issue, so I took the time to post my pic, and it looks different than seen. Yeah, they're talking to you. They said 4. The person that's number 4 up there, that's you, Chris. They're talking to you. That's how they communicate who they're talking about. Because Brody is 1. Child of the Light, you're 2. You got a lot of 222 connections there of your grace. And then Diane, you're 3, which is also 14, which is wow. And then Chris, you're number 4. Wow, there's a lot of energies going on.
Have any job?
Got it? Got any job?
Sean.
That's 285. I just did. Let's influence energy fill. Any job? Dinner run. What about shot?
Good.
295.80. He's good. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. 295.80 is for fat cells. Hey, Mark. Whoa, these are spirits that come from the graveyard I go to. They come in. Yeah, they're close by. Not too far. They're about a mile away. A little less, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. Mark is a good one. I think he's the spin jet one, right? Yeah, the street. Yeah, they like to come around. Yeah, they're nice ones. They like it when I come and visit them because they came to me first, and then they must have attached or connected, and so they come and see how I'm doing. Bottled water? Oh, thank you for reminding me. I got to do the bottled water each time. They want me to do the bottled water. I said girlfriend. Okay, this is muscles, so they want me to amplify the muscles. That's good. We can do that. 528. Yeah, they said to tell me to hit the bowl. Function. Yeah. Let's do this. There you go. So this is 324 for muscles tone. For strengthening your muscles or relaxing them. That's this tone. You can actually break it up to 324 is C, B, D. It's in 324. CBD is in 324 for muscles. Think about that. The oil, think of that, There you go. Yeah, 324 is basically the vibration of CBD. It's in the numbers. Why do you think people think that you need to do that? They think that you need to do that oil or that connection because what does it do? It relaxes you. It relaxes your muscle. It helps you. It helps with your functioning. That's 324. I try to tell people, I break down the numbers. I tell them that it's all sacred geometry. It's vibration, frequency, sacred geometry. It's all there. And people are like, oh. I'm like, it's there. It's in religious texts and everything. It's in all of the culture, religious or non. It's there. It's the collective connection.
2 months.
396. So 396 is liberates your fear and guilt. It's also your see if frequency. So the 396 is the flow of the if, of the infinite frequency, of the infinite sovereignty. So 396 will liberate you from fear and guilt because it's the kanaz, the luck of your I, of your fehu, of your Iza, of your fehu. Yeah, with so many different powerful connections of 396. The spirits love 396. This is their favorite. Cry, yeah. This is 528. Yeah, this is one of their favorite ones because it liberates them from their fear and guilt, and they appreciate that.
It really.
Really? Yeah, they said it really does. They've told me that every time I've done the 396 or bring it up, they're like, "Yeah, we like this one."
That's true.
That's true. Has to. That's true.
Wife.
417. Wife. What about wife? Has to. Wife. He says he has to. Wife. Diane, I think that's to you. Is that you, Don? I think Don's telling you, Diane. Spirit talk with tuning forks. Comment your number. That's funny. So AI just said spirit talk with tuning fork. Comment your number.
Where? How? Where?
Yeah, it's an AI bot thing here on TikTok. It's a new system they do. And so it's saying spirit talk with tuning fork. Comment your number. So comment the number that you feel you are. So Brody, you already did 4, which is your connection to your number possibly, even if you didn't mean to, even if you didn't see that. You just said 4 is important. Yeah, it's Neo Trinity of your protection, of your divinity. D is for 4. It's also Neo Trinity, which is 1 and 3, which is your algas of your your friendship and your wisdom, because there's another one with an A. It's your friendship and your wisdom of your protection into your C, into your luck, of your sovereignty, of your flow, into your protection of your D. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's all in there. 417 is what I'm doing right now. So we're going into that. He's good about moving. She's good about moving. Who's good about moving? I was at doctors and the news was bad. I'm trying to get in positive mind about it. Yeah, so Chris, this is what I'm going to tell you to do. Look at my Telegram if you're on there. If you aren't, I can try to get you to there. There's videos that focus that I have separated to 4 different videos a while back, like a month ago or within the last few weeks ago. I can't remember when I did them. I think it was about a month or 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's 4 different video sections that are about 19 or 20 minutes each of the documentary The Secret. I broke down the positive focuses of what to do, and you'll want to look at the 3rd and 4th that talks about healing, I think. It brings up how you can heal your body. You can heal yourself. And so there, at the end of the documentary, there was a website that I went to for the documentary The Secret, knowledge of the science of vibration healing sciences. One of them that said it, there was a lady that had a child, and the child had a fever. The baby had a fever, and they said that the baby was going to have surgery if the fever didn't go down. But then she acted and she watched the documentary, and then she started pretending and acting. This is a testimonial that I saw, that I read on the site, that this lady said. And she focused that she was already healed, that the baby was already healed. She called her mom and said, "Mom, pick us up. We're ready. We're packing. The baby's fever is down." The nurse was looking at her going, "What? No, it's not." And she's like, "Yeah, it is." And she was believing what it said in the video, acting as if the baby was already healed, regardless what other people thought. She believed in the baby. She knew the baby could be healed through that thought focus, and she talked and told her mom. Her mom didn't know that the baby wasn't. She just told her the baby was. So the mom just took her daughter's belief at heart. Blissfulness, peacefulness. Yep, the peace. With the peacefulness or bliss of that connection, it created the baby to be healed. She didn't need the surgery. She was ready to go home because she chose to look at that way and feel that way. So you got to forgive your doubt and your fear, focus and say it is healed, and you can do it under 72 hours. If other people are doing it with you, you can do it even faster.
Good job. Good job.
But on your own, you can do it within 72 hours for you and others. And your baby will match your energy because the baby is part of you. When they're first born, they match their parents' energy the most as they grow. So they will amplify with you. So that's what's powerful about the baby-child connection. I'm sorry, I have to do mom things. You're good. So Chris, all you have to do, and bad news about my angel. Okay, you don't have to worry about your angel connection. All you have to do is focus on the knowledge, that connection of that connection, Chris. You want to watch the secret documentary. It will bring up what you focus on, you can create more of. So forgive what's happening and focus on, can something happen? Yes, it can. Find the feeling that bringing it into your life is already here, and then you'll find it corrected. And work around anything else that tries to happen. Told me she would? You're fine, Chris. So I have a Telegram you can go to that shows 4 videos of the documentary The Secret. And you can also look up the movie Dare to Dream, secret movie, that has Katie Holmes in it and other stuff that's very focusing on the knowledge of your thoughts are like a magnet. And if you're focusing and holding on to the fears and the harm, you're going to cause more of that to happen and show up. So you got to forgive that and then start focusing on what can and find solutions, and they'll show up. It's not always the easiest thing to do, but that's what you can do. So facilitating change gets rid of toxin behaviors and attitudes. So 4 to 17 is really powerful. Yeah, I think she took off because he has to go talk to her daughter. But yeah, right when people are ready to hear information or need to hear information, the universe will try to take them away because they believe that's what will happen to them. So I hope Chris realizes it. She's attracting what I used to attract, and we can correct that. It kind of reminds me of the Matrix movie. The Matrix movie. Everybody know about the resurrection one, the newest one? What happened when he tried to be there in her life to help her to wake up, to know the knowledge? She just did a Trinity moment. So Trinity, before she woke up to her Trinity self again, she was being used by her children and the algorithm to be pulled away because he cares about that program and needs to protect that program. That's what just happened with Chris just now. She just went into a Trinity moment. She's being controlled by the Matrix program and to be pulled away to information to help, which is good. She should be helping within whatever she needs to. But that's what the Matrix is doing. They're getting her to focus on all these horrible things so that they keep happening. That's why I told her she needs to watch the documentary, and she can watch the 4 different videos on Telegram that I have, or any of you can, and you'll know what I'm talking about. Some of you already know what I'm talking about because I've shared it to you individually before. So it's powerful focus.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, she'll figure it out. But the documentary, there's 19 minutes each on each video. She can just look at the 3rd and the 4th, and it brings up about healing. And what she focuses on. But in the Matrix Resurrection one, the newest reboot of the Matrix, it brings up how they use their child against her so she wouldn't wake up to her real self. So they kept, every time she's about to touch him and connect with him, all of a sudden something happens to one of her children within the Matrix to get her to go have to help that child. She's not really connected to the guy. She's more connected to the child. So they use child programming against her. And later to try to keep her trapped, keep her from awakening. They keep doing that so that she's stuck helping that child. So she never wakes up to Trinity. So she's helping this child and using this child against her that she is in the Matrix claiming is hers. And she to keep her from remembering who she really is. Yeah. So they bring that concept up, and that's what just happened with Chris. Chris is an amazing individual. I don't mean any disrespectful, That's exactly
Like the small
what just happened. She just had bad news. She just had bad info, and it's bringing her out away from info that could actually help her turn it around. But she'll get there. She'll get there. They said she will. Yeah. I don't want to think negative about people. I'm just letting you know the concept. That is what happens. So that was 528. Now let's do 432. Because I do 417, 528, and then 432 in that order because that's 369. Yeah. What about Al-Bed? They're bringing up Al-Bed. That reminds me of Final Fantasy. Brody, you know what I'm talking about, Final Fantasy games? The Al-Bed? Final Fantasy X? Al-Bed? Spirit talk with numbers, comment your number. That's funny. Yeah, so Bliss, Chris, and what's going on with her fam. So 432 is for the heart of the connection of the earth. So we're almost done with that one. That one is always around us, so we don't really need to do this frequency as much. A lot of people do this all the time, and you don't need to because it's the natural frequency of the earth. You already are that. You can get in tune with it, but what I would recommend is to go higher than 432. I'm just doing the constants of 417, 528, and 432 to get the 369 vibration. Yeah, once I do all of these, then I do the amplification ones. Okay? Little boy. So 6, there's a lad and then little boy. What about little boy? 80 type? Like every? This is 639, which is healed relationship.
I feel hopeless.
528, fencing bowl. You feel hopeless? Well, bless you. Let's fill you. Avian. Amy. Here, let's do 639 for healing of relationships. Sometimes people feel hopeless because of lack of connection. Someone's saying that there's something about being an avian. Are you saying you're a pilot? I had a lot of soldiers hanging out on or through the spirit box sending room. Yeah, there was a lot of them on Veterans Day. I did something really nice for Veterans Day. So I actually gave free tickets to movies while I was at the movie theater, and I got the people at the theater to add it to my account, and I wasn't really expecting that one way or another. I wanted to just to renew my platinum so that I can get 2 free tickets to then give even more free tickets to people. So I paid for 2 tickets so I could get renewed, so I could get the 2 extra tickets for renewing, so I could then use those tickets to do free tickets for other people. I also did do one of the tickets for me because I do service to love to me and then for others. But I did 3 tickets for other people and then 1 ticket for me. So you still got to honor you. You still got to do something for you. You can't just do it for everybody else. You got to love yourself in order to love others. So I did it for all 4 of us, my family member. And then I also gave 2 free tickets to anybody that would be a veteran on Veterans Day. I'm a really nice guy. I did it, no strings attached. I told them I tried to do it normally. They wouldn't do it for me. Then one of them said, hey, let's do it. Let's do this for you. Let's have this done for you. It's like, okay. So they finally took it because they knew that I wasn't going to move the spot until someone let me buy a ticket for them. So I asked them if they could do it, but they can't hold on to money. But they said you can buy it for us. I said, is there a way to buy into it? So one of my friend managers over all the managers, Joe, he helped me out. And he's a native guy. Very Mongo-like. Very interesting dude. But he's like, when I'm not at the movie theater, he says, I'm home. I don't want to stay here. Well, I want to be home. Like, I don't blame you. No, he's the nicest guy. He's like, he really appreciated what I did. He says, here. He gave me the receipt later, and he said, here, I got 2 tickets for these people, secret people that were veterans. Did that for you and added it to your account. And then that renewed me to have free tickets so I could then use those free tickets for my family and me to go to Wicked next week. That's what I just did.
Erica.
Today, I ordered the tickets today. The free tickets. I did on Veterans Day. I paid for those 2 tickets so that it could do this up. It's like, oh, I got free tickets. I want to go to this movie. I really want to. So another movie I want to go to is Avatar, the new Avatar, Fire and Ash. I would love to see that one, but for now, I like the Wicked one because it's very vegan friendly. The vegan friendly show, at least the first one was. I'm not sure if the second part will be. This is in the Wicked is a vegan like I am. It is, Sam? Yeah. Oh, good. Thanks, spirits. They said it is, Sam. It will be vegan friendly. Awesome. Awesome. I'm happy now. Hope you're right, spirit. Anyway, we'll just find out, I guess. That's good to know. Woo-hoo. It's a very popular movie. Lots of people are buying it because it's got the show popular and the song popular in the first one. It's popular. Okay, so wonder what songs they're gonna do this one. So 8:52 is for yeah, they got several because it's a musical movie. So it's getting very sold out here in Utah because everybody's about musical stuff. At night? Yeah, the night ones. The nighttime ones are, yeah. But I'm going to do an early showing version of it at 6:30. They have a 6 p.m. one, and some other ones, but I'm going to go to the 3D one. I didn't really want to go to the 3D one. I wanted to go to the XD ones, but now we're going to see the 3D variation. It'll be okay though. The 3D one will be fine. I just wanted to find one that would be easy on my parents' eyes. But they said they wanted to, so we're good. They know
The children are listening.
8:52. The children are listening? Okay. Okay, everybody, I am recording on YouTube and Facebook as well. So if anybody brings up any comments here on TikTok, I might say variations of what's said to be careful. If it's something that I know you don't want me to have reported, I usually won't say it. You just have to let me be aware. But I don't live by fear. I say what I want, and I don't care who's hearing it or listening. I say some really derogatory stuff sometimes. Diane knows this when I talk to people in real life. Brody, you know it as well, but Diane knows it the most. Color, mind? Yeah, I have a dirty mind. No, I bring up stuff where I talk about. I tell her when I'm ready or when I'm going to go on live when she asks or when I don't, and I say. I said, I'm on, you know, I'm on the pot, or right now I'm taking a dump, but I'll be on by 2. That's what I told her earlier today. I bring up stuff flat out. They're like, why are you bringing that up? Like, I don't care. Like, I'll flat out tell you. I had dreams of being a a body dude. A star that shows off his body. Like I had a dream about that. But in my dream I made it sure that if I was gonna do stuff like that, it would have to be with someone that's vegan. Like I'm not a shy dude. I'm not afraid. I'll flat out be honest with my passions and my emotions. I'm a balance of a lot of energies because I don't do the cult mindset. I don't, oh, you're bad if you do this. I'm like, you're not bad. You're just being honest with your emotions and your desires. You're not doing anything to harm anybody. If you are, then that would be bad. I'm doing things that are honoring my urges and my desires and what I feel is okay. Not that harms others or exploits others or pressures others to do it if they're not or they shouldn't be. I respect boundaries. I respect consent. I respect age limitations. Yeah, we were executed. They said, heart me. They told someone to heart me. So if you heart me, then you can heart me. You're welcome to, but you don't have to. We were, who was executed? And then someone said, heart me. Night we walk. They said, night we walk. And saying it in the previous. I'm just listening to the replay because there's a delay for YouTube and Facebook. I actually like the delay because it helps me be able to tell you the delay knowledge so I can
You're very
listen.
respectful.
You're very respectful. It helps me so that if I miss some of their comments, I can hear it again so I know what they were really saying. Because they have to re-listen to hear the stuff I miss. Yeah. You're very respectful. Okay. That's really nice. Oh, thank you. That's you. We bless you. Important. Thank you. It's very kind of you for blessing them and me. Yeah. Whenever they say anything, I act as if they're saying it to me and to any of you. Okay? It's a collective. We have, yeah. I'll have them. I'll have them. You'll have who? Who will you have? Okay, so that finishes the frequencies. Now, we're going to go into a new version of frequency that you all know that I do. That's not really new, but 285 is the amplifier. So those that are now here, is there a particular frequency you would like me to amplify that you feel will help you? I will amplify whatever frequency with the 285. We're going to hit that. I'll do the bowl right now to get them ready. That helps amplify, I guess. So we got that, powering up the good beings, the healing beings, the frequencies. Goes to the water, goes to the field, helps us in that way. And so that's for repair DNA or miracle DNA. We got that amplifier done with the bowl. Now we got 285. Can anybody ask me real quickly? Sorry to stop your tapping. Thank you for tapping. We're at 36. We're at 36.7. Eventually, I'd like to get up to 100. If I can ever get up to 100, that would be awesome. Pizza. I do have pizza, but I'm saving that for Thanksgiving, spirits. Saving it for Thanksgiving. Let's see. What about the book? Hit the bowl. We did the bowl. I did the bowl. Down to me. Dantooine? What about Dantooine? What are you bringing up Dantooine for? Go to Dantooine. Are you trying to help Brody or someone that plays Star Wars games to go to Dantooine? No, wants to eat Tibet. They say going to Dantooine. Okay, we're gonna do 741 since none of you have said what you want. They're saying Dantooine. Are you trying to tell him to tell John or someone else to play it? It's Jessic. They said it's Jessic. Who's Jessic? I don't know who that is. Someone named Jessic.
I'm here with family.
Bull, wake up. Oh, you want me to do the bull, wake up? They said, I'm here with family. There's a Jessic that's here with family. So they said something about go to Dantooine. No idea what the go to Dantooine's about. Other than it's a Star Wars reference. Maybe one of your children are playing a game and they're playing Star Wars games like KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic. That has Dantooine in it. Tell you go to Dantooine, go to that planet, go to that one.
Okay.
It says it's okay. I think you should go within the right level of the story. Because there's certain clues. If you go to a certain place first before the others, you're going to miss out on certain character upgrades because you need certain character upgrades for KOTOR. So please look at the strategy guides so that you can get the upgrade for what you're wanting, so that you can get all of them to be what you want them to be. So they can all get the Force if you want them to go. Because if you go to certain planets before the others, you'll miss out on certain upgrades. Yeah, I played Knights of the Old Republic. I play Star Wars games. I have. I don't as much anymore. Guess? Yeah. But I look up at the strategy guides. I look up at cheat sheets. I like to, so I can do what I need to do. I tried to do it on my own, and then I needed to learn what others did, so that I could learn the best way to do it. I'm all about the Force. All right, 741, 285. But I'm beyond what they teach in those games. They conditionalize healing in those games. They try to bring up siphoning or others, but there's a lot more that you can do.
Where?
Okay, so this is 741 for amplifying that. Is there one that any of you want me to do to amplify? I'm doing 741 right now.
John.
John?
Dinner with me?
Dinner with you.
She's going.
It have to be plant-based. Has to be plant-based. Has to be vegan.
Have any job?
You have any Java? Yeah, I got some juice. I got some beet juice, tart cherry, and pomegranate. And I got some water. And then I can do some powdered water and make some shake, plant-based, raw, organic meal from it. If I really want to. I'm going to be doing a ton of that for Thanksgiving. I'm doing that for a different version of holiday for me. I'm not for, it's Aborigine Day in my opinion. Basically, I liberate Freedom Day. I call that Freedom Day for me to celebrate the idea of what we should be doing, not what happened. I don't agree with what happened, so I don't eat what they declare you to eat. I eat my own versions of food, and I call it Freedom Day.
Same deal.
I call it Freedom Day. Become promoting freedom so that we can remember what happened that shouldn't have happened, that needs to now be better, so we can create a new earth. So I focus on the idea of Freedom Day for that, to counter the negative energy of the false belief of what that day is. And so I do what's called shadow work, but I also do what's all called countering, map of consciousness, high vibe countering lower vibe, so that we can have more XP. Yeah. So we can have more direction towards true connection. Yes, you do get more XP in Dantooine. There's a lot of different things you can do in Dantooine, but you can get a ton of XP. If you go to different lands
I was
first.
treated well.
Yeah. I was treated well? Good. I'm glad you were treated well. Okay, so anybody want another frequency other than 741? I'm doing 285 to amplify any other frequency.
I think.
Go ahead, Diana, or Child of the Light, or Brody, or anybody that's still here. Tell me what frequency you want me to do. What tuning fork?
Not this.
If you need to look at them, they're all up here, some of them. But you probably have them memorized, what ones you like. And I'm okay either one.
10 of them.
10 of them. Yeah, I try to be on for at least 2 hours. 90 minutes to 2 hours. Right now I've been on for an hour and 19 minutes. So we still have about 40 more minutes, or 41 more minutes. A little less. About 40 or 41 minutes to go. All this.
What
would you wish for? So spirits, is there a frequency you want to request us to do? Us you what? What's are you saying 963? Yeah, they want me to do 963.
I remember my funeral.
963.
A lot.
Want me to do 963? Okay, there's a lot. You remember your funeral a few times? Okay, Ashua. Go Sam. Go Sovereign. Go Sam. That's awesome. Important. Oh, hit the ball? Okay, hold on. You blitzed me. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I got source energy coming in. And they're blessing me and thanking me. 528, they're saying do the ball. Yeah, we got the collective of Christ consciousness here. That means Mother Mary, Magdalene, all of them are here. Good job on the job. Yep, and Joshua connection allegedly just showed it, came in. These are unconditional love. They were real beings that are coming through that are about that. You're in heaven? You've been in heaven? Yeah. I figured they said they're coming through from heaven. They're talking through the energy connection. Last night? What about last night? You were here last. I wondered what was going on. Hi. How's it going? I said hi, Sam. How are you doing? Is that you, Joshua? Or who is that? There's different spirits coming in and saying hi. Chris. Oh, okay. Chris. Tradition. Gotcha. Okay. Christ, Chris. Gotcha.
Where you going?
Yeah, so it's saying that it's Christo. Christo's here. Yeah. He's not going to try to say he's one individual being. He's all of them. It's like Christ consciousness. Kind of what I caught on to. I don't want to tell people what to believe or not to believe. I'm all for deconstruction and doing what you feel is right for you. I don't believe people are doomed if they don't believe something. I think it's all about the vibe of the individual. No one has to be part of a religion. No one has to be part of a cult system. It has to deal with what you do in your heart. That's where you'll go. That's where you'll end up being part of. You're not stuck there forever. I don't think people should be stuck anywhere forever. I think that was a horrible structure. That's how it is. And I think it needs to be changed. And I've always been honest about that. If it tries to do that. But I don't believe it is. I think it's better based on what I've seen, and that's why we get polarities. I don't think people need to do any rituals to be saved. I think that's a horrible concept.
Right now.
Well,
Stay.
Welcome to.
I gotta see something.
it seems like
That was interesting. So Child of the Light, it said that you were joining twice for some reason. Like you came in and so someone was trying to pretend to be you, or you came out and in. Oh, that was weird. The person that was doing that is now a different name. So you got someone, I think, pretending to be you. I don't know if it's connected to Ms. Joy or not. Miss Joe.
know what time.
Know what time? What time? I was trying to sit up and went out and came back. Okay, just making sure. I was like, was that you or did someone just pretend to be you? Because it was cutting off your name as if someone else was using a similar name to you, but not your full name. I was like, what in the world? And it happened right when someone else came in. So I wasn't sure if they were pretending, and then they changed their name to hide it, because sometimes people can trick their name. Just wanting to make sure for the safety of others. We got a spy on the wall that's in here. We got a couple of them that do that.
book? Where was it?
The book. What about the book? Okay, so I just did a 963. So if anybody would like me to do another frequency, you'll just have to ask me. Otherwise, I'm now going to just go to the background music. Excuse me. I got to drink some drink. We're going to do some Enya.
Patient.
That's 432 in there. What about patient? Okay, now it's 70 in my apartment, so they did something to our heating system here. They turned it off and damaged it. He was in here. He knocked on someone's door, and then after he left, now the heating cooling system is causing harm.
Anguish.
Again, yeah. Well, it's not hot yet. It's just 70, but it starts to slowly creep up. Right when they switch it back, it causes it to slowly creep up again. So someone turned it off, probably to do maintenance in someone's place, and they forgot to turn it back on. I've seen that pattern a few times.
4 o'clock.
But calling them doesn't always
Torment.
correct. Calling them doesn't correct the problem.
You are beautiful.
Yeah. They said torment and then something about you are beautiful. There was anguish and torment because I was talking about what's going on here. And then now they're saying you're beautiful. Spaghetti? Yeah, I can get that later. I just have to. It's in the fridge right now, Spirit. They're trying to talk to me about my food. I don't have any coffee. There we go. Let's do that. There we go. Can you hear that all? They always whisper through the music. I like this music.
Be fine.
He has a nice castle. I actually might be related to Enya in a weird way. I could be. Because I'm connected to that Bora connection.
240.
240? 240.
What?
What about 240? It's 325 right now. So you're saying it's in that sounds like that's Pacific time. It's 2 You're saying at 240, so it's 225 in Pacific Standard Time. It's 325 here. What about what's going to happen at 240? They're saying something about something happening at 240 for you, Brody. They're saying something's going to happen for you at 240, Brody.
Oh.
They just said it. You just came back in and they just said it just now. They said 240 at 240.
You want.
Thank you for the taps and the emojis. You're awesome. Yeah, they said 240. They said 240 Brody. They basically said 240 Brody. So I knew that's what they were saying. Yes, planet. I don't know what 240 is about, but they're saying 240.
Yes, over here.
They said yes over here. Yeah, so in 20 minutes, because I know you're in Pacific time to my knowledge. So there it's for you it's 226. So they're saying something at 240. She's smartin'. It said she's smartin'. Said I don't know what smartin' means, but they said she's smartin'. Yes, it's me. Ah, they're whispering through the music again. Yeah, I love doing music. Yeah, so I got my music going on. It's the Enya. I need to get the lyrics and then just read the lyrics. I need to print out the lyrics and get printed out lyrics so that when these songs are going off, I can sing with the song. But I haven't done that yet. Discuss it, just so that we know what they're saying within the song.
Let me give you.
Let me give you. Yeah, I can just search bar it in Google. I just haven't done it yet. I just don't know what songs they are, and so I'd have to look at all the different lyrics of the different songs, and then find the ones that sound similar to the song. Oh, this is funny. The AI just said Spirit Talk and 240 predictions. Comment your insights. Yes, it's almost true.
Exposed.
Exposed. Oh, that's funny. Oh, the spirit to say they're exposed. Oh no, the AI exposed them. That's funny.
Small.
Thank you, Brody. This is so hilarious. Group the popular and let
I'll
them
meet you.
connect.
I'll meet you.
I'm,
Okay.
I'll meet you. I'll meet. Oh, you want me to do the bowl? They said, okay, I'll meet you. I'll meet to them. They want me to do the bowl to you to portal them over to where to portal the good. They're good. Don't worry about them. They said, here, I'll meet you. Sam, I'll meet to them. They said, I'll meet you there. They're also telling you to ohm. If you ohm, it also opens up portals to bring them to you. Ohm connects you with the heart. These are beings that are connected to our heart. So that's how they can be there for us. The protected beings is Om chanting. Om chanting just opens up the breathing or the breath of life in your heart spark. It opens up portals from your heart for them to show up and be around you. It's the algorithm of this world reality. It creates the algorithm of the beings that are there to be there for us to be called. It's like a phone call to them. It's a phone call to home or to those beings, and then they'll come to you. Just Om, they'll be there. Oh, yeah. So I'm doing the bowl. That's also them telling me to do the bowl. You heard me. Yeah, you just heard me Om. Yep. That's what you do. He said, I heard you. Because I just did an Om in my heart. Day. Yes, day is 4/1/25. 4/1/25 is 417. So day is for 417 or 4125. This is interesting because that's April 1st of 25.
Sun.
So we had that happen. The sun? Yeah, they're talking about the sun. They're connected to the sun, to the day, the light. Yeah, they're bringing up a lot. Your land's ready to earn. Okay. Oh, now I got Atlas trying to get me to go in the game to try to get free digital land. But I'll have hope. They said I'll have hope in the east. Oh, to eat? Yeah, I got some food. Oh, I got some snacks. I do wanna warm up some food, so I'll do that. There's 26 minutes to go. A little less than that. Be thinner. They're telling someone be thinner, be thinner. That's me. That's funny.
I am Dexter.
Hi, Dexter. How's your laboratory doing?
Store.
Be hard to find the store.
I still have to do.
You still have to do
Like spaghetti.
light speaking.
If I can't.
Well, he said if I can, I'd F him.
Where you are.
Where you are. Yeah. He said if I can come to you, if I can come to Sam or come to where you are. He said I'd F him. So one of them is saying that yes, they would F me. Or they could be talking to one of you too. But they've said that to me a few times. It's like if I could, I'd F him. If I was able to, I'd do Sam. It's just not the Twilight Live, Spirit. You gotta talk it. Yeah, it is safe. You gotta talk about it in the Twilight Live free stream. This one is everybody is watching Children of More, so let's be respectful of this one. They are actually being respectful. This is them being less communicative, as most of you know. This is them choosing to not be as spicy as they know they can be.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Having a
This is sorry. We're having a problem. Yeah, they're trying to make sure that they're not as spicy, but they are being honest.
Weekend.
Yeah, the weekend.
Helpless.
Helpless. They always do it on the weekend time frame. So housing came in, they did stuff, and now it's the weekend because today's Thursday. So that means they turned it off purposely to mess with us this weekend.
When?
So I'm gonna have to call the doctor's office and tell them that they just did it again. Yeah, I will. I'll call them because it's gonna get up. By the time it gets to the Twilight Live, it's gonna be like 77 degrees in here. So I'm gonna try to open the window again.
How about one?
All about one?
Under the ground.
Under the ground? They always warn me about the neighbor below me. For darkness.
What book? Oh.
Yeah.
takes part.
I figured she does. She's very cordial, but she can be very trickstery. Alright.
Five. Stop.
I'm having a
Anybody that lives down below that is connected to housing secretly, I've caught on to that.
what color?
They're all playing their roles. But yeah, I think they're part of the Gateway program, My Lab abduction program. And it's funny, the ones that are the bad ones, they end up bringing little kids into their apartment a lot, which freaked me out. And it's always like their nephew or grandchild. Nephew, cousin, or grandchild.
I can't.
But it's always them being with them alone sometimes. It's creepy. And they kind of do that within the Gateway program
Where are you
knowledge.
from?
They bring the children to be around people to utilize or to indoctrinate them within the program. Many of you that were in the Gateway program, you know what I'm talking about. You may have memories, but then they get them to forget those memories over time. But this time, they might bring up full disclosure where none of that is going to be hidden from anybody anymore. That starts next year. 2026 is when they originally were going to do it. So that's why we've had some disclosure. So we're gonna find out. I'm gonna say it's gonna be all the way by. I'm gonna say it's gonna go all the way from September to next September. That's as far as it can go for the disclosure knowledge.
I think it.
That's what I'm guessing. Of when it would be fully be noticed and outed. Because it's a process. Well, so it's September to September. So September of 2026 to September of 2027, but the end of September of 2027. Okay? That's when that is. Spirit talk and predictions, comment your insights.
Hi, Sarah.
Go for it. We'll just see what happens. But that's what investigator. That's what goes on. A lot of things are coming out, but there is still some bullying and abuse. The biggest of bullying and abuse is secretly here in Bountiful, Utah. They run this whole system of trickery system. It's connected in Bountiful, Utah, anywhere in Utah, but Bountiful, Utah for sure. But all the way to Centerville and Bountiful, they're part of the ground place. Salt Lake is considered the beta testing facility similar to New York. So New York, the island of Manhattan, New York, and here in Utah, Salt Lake City, and whatever, they're all the beta testing states.
Yeah.
This is where they do the trick system. Yep, gateway program and more, brainwashing and control programs, where they do all their studies on 5G, all their studies on shipping people, manipulating, and more. And it's all here in Utah and up in New York. Something that happens in New York is going to correct all that when that happens. And it will be sometimes in April of New York. Is it going to happen this next April? Is it going to happen in September, which is another version of April? It just depends on what calendar you're looking at.
Red would be.
Soldier. Red would be. What about? She's kind? What about red would be? Kind.
The breast.
Oh, yeah. If you're looking at different movies and stuff, the show Red, if you watch the show Red about Santa, it brings up some stuff in there. Yes, it does. It brings up a lot of nice empathy in that movie. I love the new Red 1 movie that came out last year or whatever. Red 1 is a good one. Red 1 is oh, awesome. We're halfway there. We're actually at 50.6K, Diane. So we're at 50.6K. 7K. It's going fast. Yeah, you're giving it it's giving me like a K a minute or a second. Every few seconds I keep getting a K. It's getting up there. Thank you all. Yeah, so I'm just going, we have like 27 minutes to go or a little less. We have okay. 16 minutes now. So 16 minutes to go. Where are you? They said empathy. Yeah, the Red 1 show has a lot of empathy being brought in it. So if you want to watch a Christmas show that has empathy in it, that one's a good one. I like that one. I actually like that actor, the one that plays Santa. He's an amazing actor in a lot of shows. He brings up in a lot of disclosure shows. He's in a lot of disclosure shows. Yeah, that actor that plays Santa in Red 1, he's in a lot of disclosure shows. He also is in Juno. They bring up Juno a lot. Juno show. He's the dad in Juno. Hey, Jenny, baby. Yeah. So Red One is an empathy show.
Yes.
But it's because that guy, he's in a lot of shows about empathy and being authentic and genuine. It doesn't mean I agree with whatever that guy might do in real life. I don't know as an actor what he does. I just know that he's in a lot of disclosure type movie shows and a lot of being authentic, genuine shows. So I really love him as an actor for that very reason. Spirit Talk and predictions, comment your insights. Hey, I just said that we're doing Spirit Talk and prediction. Yes, the spirits will always try to predict things, or I will catch on to predictions that I know that they're bringing up and wanting me to talk about. Hi, things have gotten really weird for me today. Well, Jenny, bless you. Whatever's going on, bless you. Spirits, do you have any insight for her? They might. There's a lot of good beings that have been coming in. Here, let's do the bowl. Sometimes they like me do the bowl so that they can. They said, bless you. They said, that's you, bless you. Yeah, they said, we'd like to go to dinner run. Nearest. Open for work.
It's beautiful here.
They said, it's beautiful here. They said, open for work, it's beautiful here. Huh.
The noise was him.
The noise was me. Yeah, I just did the bowl. I just did the bowl. That was me doing the bowl. 28 Tibetan singing bowl. Right, has water in it. Salty Himalayan more. And they're saying the noise was him. One. Oh, they said the oming. Yeah, they said the way that you call them around you to portal them or to get you to connect with them is to ohm. All you have to do is ohm and you connect with these particular beings that are angelic or higher vibe beings that are within all of us. It's like a collective call to your source or protective family. When you ohm, you connect with it and it brings in insight and beings to show up and they can confirm they're here. It's unconditional love. Anybody can do it. Doesn't mean that it will happen. It will happen based on your expectation of what you think will happen. And that's what they'll provide to happen based on your thoughts and expectations of what will. Yeah, it's unconditional love.
Fighting.
Fighting?
To eat.
Fighting to eat? Someone's fighting to eat? What are they fighting to eat for? Behind Zine. Behind me.
From now.
Go now. This is someone's fighting to eat. That's why I'm a holistic vegan. I never have to fight for my food. I just take in good energy and I feel amazing. Yep, dairy is scary. Varying? What? Yeah. They said go now. Talking?
Hi.
Philip, hi? Who's talking? Philip. They said something about Philip, hi. Are you saying that you're Philip and you're saying hi? I guess they're saying that one of them is Philip and they're saying hi. They're claiming that's Philip saying hi. Hi, Philip.
Keep going.
Keep going. They said keep going. Thanks for the heart me. That's very kind of you. Yeah, they did say heart me earlier.
Remember.
They're trying to tell people to heart me. I know you are. They're for me. Bills? That's funny. My pleasure. Thanks, Jim. They said keep going. They're always supporting. Yeah, you are number. You just renewed my number 12 connection, so I have 12 up there. 55.9K. Yeah, I was telling people that I wanted to try to get up to 100K before I go. We're going to reset it.
For you.
Uh, For me, we're going to reset it for you in 3 days. Like to come in 3 days? I'm out of here. You like to come in 3 days? I don't know what that's about. What about in 3 days? Are you trying to tell me to come to you want me to go to the graveyard on Sunday? To this.
You're respectful.
You're respectful. Yeah. If the weather's good on Sunday and I feel up to it, then I will. I may have to because housing is trying to cook us alive again. Spirit talk and predictions. Comment your insight. They keep doing hot and cold. They do cold and then they put it back to being too hot. Then they put it back to being too cold. Then they put it back. It's like a roller coaster in here. Yeah, they are. They're dipsos. Anyway, rituals here. Yeah, they're doing a hot and cold ritual. They definitely are. So I do water. Yeah, they do a lot of them. Yep. So I do a water focus to counter what they keep doing.
Walker.
Yeah, walker. I do have a walker system. More of a cane. I have a scooter chair. That's mostly what I use. Most of the time I use the cane, and then I only if my foot starts acting up because of the hot or the cold. Because sometimes when it gets too cold, it causes pain. When it's too hot, it causes my right leg and body to cause my leg to feel like it's stubbed or broken. And so they're purposely causing it. They actually unalived 7 people in the last 10 years. I've tried to tell the police, I've tried to tell other people and let them know what's going on. They know what's happening and they're part of the crime. And so I've warned people and told them enough. And so I just keep on letting it be known. Taking pictures, sending it over to the medical industry, and they're the only ones that have been doing something, which is a really weird ally to have because I'm not for everything the medical industry does because they're connected to my lab as well. But the ones that are helping me, they're at least doing what's right based on what they know they have to look good for, and they're a little bit more genuine than the rest are. Is that why my bones sometimes feel like they're on fire? Yes, Jenny. Could be. Could be. If you're connected to me or if you feel, it's because housing is controlling the cooling and HUD housing in Utah. And here where I'm at. But if you're connected to me in some way and you're feeling that, could be if you're an empath like me. I am a natural empath. I'm a full-fledged empath because I'm also a vegan. So I'm beyond normal empath abilities. Yes, yes, Jenny. Then I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes. Do your own research. Talk to your own health professionals. Question everything. This is for entertainment purposes only. For those that need to hear that. But yes, Jenny. Yeah. Yes. And by the way, your for your protection of mine, the comment was filtered because of what was being brought up, which I'm actually good with not putting that through, just as a respect for the live, what was going on, because I don't need to bring in all of that energy. But here's what's interesting. They will do that. And they could have secret cameras in the smoke detectors. Now, I can't remember where you live, Jenny, if you're in the same state I'm in. If you're in Utah, they definitely are doing this in all HUD housing, Section 8 included. I caught on to this, and I warned everybody. And then Dad, someone's interfering. Someone said Dad. Okay, so, no, I'm Midwest. That's what I figured. But any gov housing, if it's government, I believe they're all being affected because they're all connected to BlackRock, Blackstone. So they're all doing it in different states. It depends on what your state allows and doesn't allow. Different states will allow certain interference and some won't. Dues. Yeah. Direct energy, we up. Direct energy W's. Yep. Yep, I know what you're talking about, Jenny. Direct energy Ws. Yeah, they did it to Hawaii. The LDS Mormon Church is part of it. They are invested with them, and not a lot of the church people within the church know this, but they are. They land grabbed Hawaii when that direct energy W happened, and they took land that could have been to the people who lost their homes. I know this. I'm ex-Mormon. I'm aware they're part of the collaboration of bad guys. And ladies, bad and dudes and ladies, they're all, yeah. So basically AI, yeah, connected to the AI system and more, yeah, all of them.
Please stay back.
They inject, they're for the injection jabberoos. They're for all of those things. They claim they're not for either side. Some of them aren't. Some of the leaders weren't. But no, they're part of the collaboration of agendas of my lab programs and more. So I warn people as much as possible. 3M. Mix optics. Yep. I know what you're saying, Jenny.
Deliver them.
So deliberate, yeah, deliver them. Yeah, so basically they are doing electromagnetic field interference and gassing and other forms of things here. It is a frequency emitter and gas that they put through the vents, and they do it when it's too cold and when it's too hot, and they do it to try to dry us up, to try to cause us to have can insertion. That's what they just did to a veteran recently who's trying to get insurance, and they're trying to get Trump and others to stop this abuse and get them to stop the government doing these abuses to them, and to give them the coverage and to respect veterans and give them the coverage as a veteran for what happened to them. They're doing it to people that were in secret space programs or abduction, my lab programs like me and others that they did it to. They're doing it to me. They've done it to other friends. And even if they don't know they were in those programs because they brainwash you or they brainwipe you or the age regressing does it. It doesn't mean they do it. It's just when they age regress you, the memories revert back to when, before you left. But they're still there in your conscious connection. So it's like you're living in two places at once. So they basically age regress you back to when they took you. They train you, they grow you up into this program, then they put you back depending on whether you achieved it or did what they made you do or you chose to agree to be. And that I brought up. It upsets me that our homeless are mostly our veterans. Yeah, that bothers me too, Jenny, because they became veterans. A lot of them did it to serve and help the people. They did it so that they can make sure that we're free and have our freedoms protected. Not all of them did, but most of them did. And they're supposed to be fighting for our freedoms and to allow a freedom world. That's what military is for. It was originally for that. It was to protect and to create a better world, to teach the world to be better. It wasn't to take out people. It was to serve for the freedom of our Constitution so that other countries can learn from us. Now it's been turned into something else. But it originally was for freedom. And that's what we originally were. And a lot of them are still fighting for freedom. And so them not supporting those that were made to follow orders for our freedoms is irritating me. Yes, anything can be fixed, Jenny. It's what we focus on. It's what we focus on. We can focus on creating a better world through our thoughts and our feelings and supplying and demanding the empathy and compassion. First, you out the crimes. You out who's not following what they claim they're following and doing. Take pictures, take proof. But no matter how much proof you do, it still won't be enough unless the people come together and are there and not bullying anybody. That includes not bullying people on TikTok. That includes being genuine and empathic to all beings. That, for me, and for anybody that resonates with that, that is what matters. The more empathy we do for all beings, the more the world will become more empathetic. That's why I'm a vegan. That's why I'm challenge22.com. It's not just about the animals. It's about what it stands for. It's empathy for all beings. It's what's practical and possible. We don't need to do things, and we can be more that way, and it creates the energy to grow. I do it because of water studies and more, and because it's the right thing. But it activates the heart spark within us, the ohming connection within us, that we can ohm and it call onto that connection. The THE, the HETs, human extraterrestrial. They said beginning the.
Thank you for listening.
You're welcome. Anyway, so it's all about that connection. We're all connected to a healing connection if we choose it. I'm extremely sensitive. So I'm very sensitive. The way that we fix it is we have to take pictures of it, talk to your doctors, get a case management team, and say that they're violating your health and safety, and that you tried telling the police, you tried telling, some people their curtains could burn, but they tried telling the housing people to correct it, but they keep ignoring us or bullying us. So we need to tell it to our health professionals, let them know, ones that we trust, not ones we don't, the ones that let us choose our self-care, self-love focuses, and say they are violating my health and safety. They're causing harm, it's causing pain, it's causing other sensitive issues that are affecting me, and this is what keeps happening.
Thank you.
And take pictures of it and show them pictures, send it through my chart connections or chart connections of uploading the picture to them to show proof that it is happening. Show them on the wall what it says, and have your own temperature that shows the truth. Get your own temperature thing to show what the real temperature is compared to what they say it is. Have both so you can see two different things. And I have one by the window and I have one on the wall. The one they have is the wall. What I have on the window is an EMF reader, and it also has temperature awarenesses of the room. So I take a picture of the temperature, and I take picture, and I got it for like 50 or 70 or 80 bucks. So it's a very good one. So they can't deny that one from actually being accurate. So I take picture of that, and then I take picture of the wall, and then I show them what it's supposed to be, that they claim it's supposed to be, and what it actually is. Then I send it over to the health people to tell them that I tried telling housing, I tried telling HUD, but they won't do anything about it. So I let them know, and they said, keep doing what you're doing. They said, I'm doing it not just about me, it's other neighbors being affected. They're doing it to everybody in our building. So if they're doing that to you, Jenny, that's what I would recommend to do. Take pictures, get proof, send it to your health people, get a team, get a medical team, case manager team for your health records on it, and say they are harming my health. They're making it too hot. I can handle this degree, but I can't handle this degree. They're affecting this degree. Yeah, or I meant empathetically. Oh, yeah. Okay. I figured you probably meant that. I feel all the feels, mine and those around me. Yeah, so Jenny, that's why I'm really highly empathetic, because of being a holistic vegan is the moral stance where I don't want it to be done to the animals either. I don't want it to be done to anybody. Oh, yes. Check your smoke detectors for cameras. Just try to do a search for how to check for cameras and smoke detectors, or in anything that you think might be a secret camera in your place. Check the smoke detectors. See if it does what it says it might do to confirm that it is. I know they are, and I've outed them, and even the manager even whispered, and he says, if you feel like it is, take it down and put it away. He even confirmed he knows it is. They know it is. So they're even listening right now through one of them. But I'm not supposed to take it down because one of them is $140 to take it down or mess with, and they'll charge me if it breaks, or they say HUD requires it to be plugged in because of their requirement. But if it's causing trouble and harm, I was told by the police, Dr. Faraday, who is spelled fart at, he told me to take it down if I believe it is. So I was told by a police officer to take it down.
Good idea.
I was also told by housing that secretly the manager guy, he says, if you believe that it is, or if it's irritating, then you're welcome to take it down. Just make sure you put it back up when HUD comes back around. So it's HUD that's doing the crimes. HUD is the problem. Yeah, HUD is the problem. So they're connected to government oversight. They're connected to my lab. They're connected to BlackRock, Blackstone, Duxton Programs, and more, and Gateway. And yeah, it's not good what's been going on. Yeah, I got rid of them because they went off all the time for no reason. Yeah, I agree with you, spirits. They said, Jesus, yeah, I know. They said, Jenny, they're with you on that. They said that works. Powers, yeah. So basically, what the whole situation of that is because they did that. I was told I can take it off if it goes off, just put it away or whatever. But make sure you plug it in when it comes back in, because they can come after you for not having them plugged in due to fire safety laws. That's what they told me. But I have the other one still up there. I don't worry about them. It's the one that's by the bathroom that I'm more concerned about, because it will go off when I try to do hot water when it was too cold. But now I just got to do regular water because the hot water is not going to help me. Yes, for inspection, you got to put them back up. That's what the manager told me. So I'm just following what the police officer told me and the manager said I could do. He whispered it to me, though. The police officer didn't whisper. He just flat out told me, just get someone to take it down or you take it down. I was like, okay, well, police officer told me to take it down, so I'll trust the crazy Faraday fart at name, even though he sounded like one of the, like a secret officer. He sounded like one of the maintenance voices. And I think it was him that used to work. And he got caught and he had to leave. But he was stealing things and messing with things. They tried to help. They didn't try to help me. They kind of did. They went around it because I was really irritated and I was very nice to them. And the police officer was just trying to be cordial. He was trying to do what his job told him to do. He wasn't nice. He was fake. He was kind of a jerk on the phone. He was playing both sides. Yeah, even the spirits are saying they kind of is, but not really. They're being fake and facade. Housing is being fake and facade. They're playing both sides. Yeah, so they pretend to be nice so that they look good, so that everybody believes they're good, so no one fires them. That's just what they do. It's politics. They're all politicians. You just have to look at them as politicians. They're all fake and facade. That's why I knew when people said that what was it? That all of the stuff was going to go down. That we're going to lose all this, like people on Gather stamp, everybody that was on food stamps and things and on government assistance, that we're going to all lose it, blah 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 blah. No, what I knew that won't happen, because here's why. It won't happen because if they do that, then all of the politician people will have to now help their rich or their not so rich family, their disabled family, and they'll have to do stuff and pay for burial and all of that. Yeah, they'll have to deal with all of that. And they don't want to deal with all of that because then that would make it bad for them, because they're profiting off of the system. So if they don't allow those of us on disability to get our disability and funds, they're going to have to look good and provide those that they claim they're doing things for. And when they're not doing that, they're going to look narcissistic and they want to look empathic. So they're not going to allow this. That's why it's reversing right now. Because a lot of them are empathic people, or they're awakening, or they're pretending to be. Some of the politicians chose to not get paid for this shutdown either. So to help us, to stand by us, which is nice for those that did it. Some of the Democrats and the Republicans chose not to get paid during the shutdown, so it could be corrected, respected, to stand by. If these people aren't going to get paid, we're not going to get paid either. But the problem is, they still have money they can be background on themselves with. We don't. They have money they can still back up on. We don't have money that we can back up on. Not completely. So some of them, I'm not lying, a lot of them are very wealthy people. And so just not getting paid for the shutdown, they still have money that they have saved that they can live off of that some of us don't on disability. So they're still going to have to help us if they don't switch it. Millions, yeah, some billions. Jenny, some billions and some trillions. They some of them are double dipping secretly. If they don't give us disability, I will be on the streets. Yeah, exactly. But here's what's going to happen, child of the light. If they don't do that, if they cause that, and that's why it's reversing and it's not happening. It's we're getting it and we're okay. Them doing that, it's going to cause our rich family members or rich politician people. They're going to be like, oh crap, now I got to help my family members. Now, because here's the other thing that's going to happen, child of the light. It's not just us that are good people that are on disability. It's the crazy ones on disability that have mental problems. If they don't get their medicine, if they don't get their funding, if they don't get their food to handle their medicine, guess what's going to happen? They're going to go crazy, crazy. And what is going to happen with the crazy ones? They're going to go after the ones that are taking it from them. Those guys are going to run at them, and they're going to freak out. So they're not going to let this happen, because if they do, they're going to be screwed, because it's going to get the crazy ones, the mental crazy ones, to go target them. And some of these crazy ones are military. Some of these crazy ones have really big skills, have amazing skills that could take them down. So them doing this to them, doing this to us, affects them too, and they're gonna get in big trouble. I told this to my parents, I told this to other people, and I told it to them because they're all thinking this other way, and I'm getting them to think the right way because they don't realize what they're doing. I said it's not gonna happen. If they do it, that's gonna cause a civil war. Then this is gonna be a civil war with people who have skills. They think the disabled don't have skills. Oh no, they do. There's crazy ones that have mental problems. You take their medicine away, you take their controls away, they are themselves. You take their food away, they will fight it. They will come at you, they'll have skills. Think Taken. Think the show Taken. Think this show what's that new show where the dad has to go for his daughter? Same. You're going after those people that are getting this funding. You go after those individuals, they will come at you with their skills, and those individuals will go down. So that's why they're realizing how stupid they are right now, because they're like, oh crap, what are we doing? Because this is going to cause a problem for us. They're going to cause us, to come after us for doing this to them. Yeah, so that's what's going to happen. I'm from the 1700s. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. So I tried to tell them it's not going to happen. They said someone's going to correct. A whole bunch of them will correct it, because all the narcissists. There's several reasons. One of them was that reason. The other reason is they have to look good and they want to seem good. So if no funding is going to certain family or friends of some of their friends that benefit their politics, that give them money to their system to be a politician, paying into them, those people will take money from them. Their friends will stop them from contributing to them. And so they're going to lose money from all this. And so they're realizing they're going to lose money if they don't help the elderly and disabled, especially the veterans. So there's a lot of that going on, and but it's them trying to do this. That was a bad ploy they did, because now they're in big trouble, and so that's why it's reversing. That's why now people are going to get their funds. They're going to get reparational funds or things, and that's what I'm focusing on. Even if it doesn't happen, it should, and that's what should occur. So I focus on what can occur so that it can occur. So them coming after us and doing these things or going after people, this year was their depopulation agenda though, but they did it wrong. They did it in the wrong way. They could have done it another way, but they realized that some of us were too obviously able to not choose what they wanted us to choose, but now they realize if they're really going to take us out, they're going to have to do it up frontly. They're going to have to really take us out and really try to take us out and make sure that it happens. But they're not going to, because they know if they do, their whole system falls. Missed. Yeah. That's why they haven't. That's why I'm still alive. That's why you're still around, Jenny. You're in section. Anybody that's in government housing, it's because you're an abductee program associate connected. Either you're part of the program or you got put in without knowing that you are. That's why you got drawn to where you are. You're an awakened one that's waking up, and you're in those situations because they put you there because you were too unruly. That means you got good and bad people in there. You were too unruly. They couldn't rule you. They couldn't tell you how to live or be. You chose how to be. And so that's why. So that's why they put us in these facilities because we can't fit with anywhere else. And so that's why you got drawn to me, and that's why I get drawn to other people that are. Yeah, but there are infiltrators in yours and in mine that are pretending to be like us that aren't part of us. They're part of the spy system. Yeah, and in the cult and the kings and the lower techers and the battalions of the secret programs to spy or monitor us. They are monitors. They are our handlers. So we get handler groups. I have several. I've cut onto, but some of them gave up on me because they couldn't handle me anymore. Because I was too honest and upfront with their back and forth energy, and they finally gave up on me because they couldn't do it anymore. Their program told them not to. And now there's different ones. It was funny. Like two friends gave up on me in the last 2 months ago, or and those two friends in the same day. It's because they were being programmed, but they're also in the program themselves. But their background people are controlled. They know the right information to change. Others have tried to wake them up and change them, but they kept playing the wrong side. They know what they're doing is wrong. They know what they think is okay, but it's not. Thank you for the 70.1K. Appreciate it. Thanks, Ann. And all of you that tapped, appreciate all of you. You're amazing. Okay, so that's what's happening, Jenny. We're in a system that is trying to keep us from fully letting others know what we are. We're the awakened ones. We're the 144K. We're the different lore of the ones that will wake people up to heaven on earth. We're the free guy.
My family is here.
We're the free guy. We're the Neo. We're the Trinity. My family is here. Yeah. So I think they pull straws to see who goes next. It's possible, Jenny. Some of them probably do. They do it in different ways. Sometimes it's just they get told to. They get told to. Or they don't do what they're supposed to, so someone makes them be switched with someone who will. And they keep doing that. And what's interesting is they also take out their own. They take out their own. If one of their own isn't doing exactly what they want, or if they're being too truthful, they will take them out. They do. They take them out. So even if they're following every rule that they're told to follow by, they will still hurt their own and take their own out. So if they think that being on that side is some kind of brotherhood or sisterhood, it is to a certain point to where they give up on you eventually if you don't do exactly what they want. And even if you think you did exactly what they wanted, if you said one little thing out of line accidentally, they'll be like, oh, you said too much, we're taking you out. Ba-ba-ba. And they don't always tell you if they're going to. What's interesting is they want us alive, but they want their goonies and their goons and their hence ladies and gents to be controlled. Yep. So their goons are people they're paying. Their hence lady and hence men are people that is it the hence ones that they're hiring, or that I think the hence ladies and men are the ones that are heartbind. Yeah. They're the ones that are for the cause, and then the goons are the ones that are just paying to help them or offering something for them. Yeah, like Divergent, similar to
I'm
Divergent.
from your
Yep.
house.
Like to see them try Devil is a lousy boss. I keep saying it. Yep, I agree. I'm from your house, but it depends on what devil you're talking about. Because Malik Bell, what one? There's several different versions. The ones that they try to say that being that's bad is actually a polarity. He's not good or bad. He's just doing what he thinks he has to do for the plan. He's following his angelic archangel status of his polarity. And so if you don't hold on to his evil, you can make sure that the good is there instead. I get the whole house of Elm that comes around. They all like me. I'm from your house. Oh, someone's from the house.
Sure.
The book. Did you come because you know I'm going to hang out with my parents next week on Wednesday with my brother? Yeah, some of the angels come here and say, I'm from your house. I'm following them. So one of their guardians are coming to me and talking to me because
My
they
ashes
know
are here.
your ashes are here. That's weird. I don't know where your ash. I don't have anybody's ashes. You must. Okay, you're from my house. So they're saying. So I guess one of the guardians used to be here, but they go and hang out and watch over my parents. But their ashes are connected to one of my neighbors. Okay, I don't think that's to me. That could be just one of you. I think they're talking to one of you. Anyway, I wasn't gonna stay this long, but I wanted to bring up the common connection here. Is that now that the music stopped? I wanted to bring up the common connection that we all are part of a connection of collective heart spark. So what we focus on, we create more of. So the way we counter this bad being connection or these people doing this is we raise our vibes. We do things that bring us joy to counter theirs. We find solutions to counter their attacks or their abuse. I have to do that today. So and I just let them know. I out it and I claim it and I let it be known and I tell it so that it can be told. Happy, yeah. But I have a really nice setup on my bed. So even though it's getting really hot, I have my bamboo sheets that will give me good energy while I sleep and it'll be fine. Oh, I'm gonna love that. It's gonna be awesome. So anyway, that's going to help me for sleeping. I set it up knowing that I needed to. As soon as I set it up, the cooling system switched around right after I put them up. Now the heating system just came back, and now I have the bamboo stuff on there to help with the sheets. And I would prefer linen sheets, 100% linen flax plant sheets, but the bamboo is somehow it's helping. So I'm going to keep that there. It's a bridge. Yeah, could be. But it's definitely a plant, so it's definitely I've connected. 510. What about 510? Yeah, you're right. There's probably other materials to it too. What about 510? That's an hour ahead. Someone would be 520. It would be more like 520. It's 520. It's 420 right now. Oh, 510. Oh yeah. I'll probably come back around 5 or 5:10 Mountain Time, which will be 7:10 Eastern Time, or Central Time. It will be 6:10 Central Time. Okay, 4:10 Pacific Time. So around that time, they're saying around that time. They're predicting when I'm coming back. They said he'll be up around that time, or you will. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do Twilight Live around that time. So it's 73.4 right now. We got 7-7 energy. 7-7 energy with a 7 or with a 3. 7-7 energy adds up to 14. Now it's more. It is a 5 plus the 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, but now it's a 9 because it's 73.5. It keeps going up. Thank you all for tapping. We almost got there, but I'm gonna get going. It will reset, and if I can get 100,000 likes, I would really appreciate it. It'd be awesome. I can't offer anything of what I would do if I do, but I will always remember you for that. I'm just trying to set goals, and I care about being there for others. Bliss you. Yeah, you as well. I'm gonna just get some food together, and then I'll be back at 5 or 5:10 Mountain Time.
My family is here.
So your family is here for the Twilight live free stream, which is one of my favorite ones because it gets spicy. I have to put on a restriction 18 plus. Did I answer any of your questions, Jenny? Does anybody have any questions before I go?
When do? Sorry, I can't.
Can't Reiki?
Can you tell?
Can you too? I'm in Utah. Yeah, you can do some Reiki if you want. Of being AI. Doing the bowl. When do you? I can't Reiki.
Protects.
You always make me feel better. Good. I'm glad. And I'm glad the spirits are doing that for you too. My family is here. That's good. Something they said a village. So you got a village of protectors. And they did say that the village then it is thin. They saw him? They said you saw me. So some of
Watch
you
out
saw
for
them.
evil.
They said, watch out for evil. Yeah, we got protectors. Watch out for evil. Be a high vibe so you can bring in good beings. If you want to call in your beings, here's what you do.
Good. I'm almost.
Om in your heart. Do the Om chant and say, I call upon my angelic or whatever protectors or good beings and say, I call you with this Om. And then just say Om. And then just Om it. That's all you have to do. It will be a bowl sound. That's like doing a bowl sound. If you say that's oming in your heart. So Om, and you can say ums. Never apologize for umming, for saying this, that, No, that's okay. That's good. That means you're oming in your heart. Is a good thing. Anyway, so bless you all. Take care. Is Commander Thor my guardian? Is he? He could be. I don't know. He's related to me, Jenny. He claims. This is my heaven.
And Newcomb.
A Newcomb? A Newcomb? Of what? Thor is connected. He's part of the Christ consciousness. He's scary. He can be. He can be scary, but only to people that try to screw with others. Portal? Okay. I want you to do the bowl. Okay, so they want me to do the bowl. Yeah, Thor is a good being. Oh, Thor. Someone's asking a question. Duh. Okay. Hey, someone's asking a question. He said, duh. He said, yeah. Someone said, yeah. So he is her guardian, or Commander Thor is guardian. Are we talking about Val Valiant Thor, or are we talking about Thor mythology? He likes me. I like both of them. Yeah, Val Valiant Thor and Dawn Thor. Dawn Thor is good. He's okay. He's more neutral, but he was being used by someone. He's one, yeah. But yes, Val is good. Val. It's funny because I have an uncle Val who passed away, and I have an uncle Don. So I have an uncle Val and a Don. And so it's funny that I have a Val and a Don in my family. Yeah, they're interesting people. I'm a huge fan girl. Yeah. So I have a Val and I have a Don that's in my family. That was two uncles. So in a way, I am related or connected. So I feel like that the universe gives us hints, and that's part of it. So 74.9K. Thanks. Okay, I'm gonna get going. Bless you. I gotta get my food ready for tonight for the Twilight in about 35 minutes or 34 minutes. So in about 34 minutes, I will be back. It might be 44 minutes, but we'll see. Grace be with you. You'll talk to me. I'll keep the spirit boxes on while I'm doing this. Thank you, everybody on YouTube and Facebook as well. Grace be with you all. Take care. It is 4:26 p.m. Mountain Time, November 13th, 2025. Getting it all ready. Anyway, bless you all. Take care. Yep, and yep. Ta-ta for now.
Day.
I'm
Yep, 75K. Awesome. Thank you. I'm not gay? Well, good. Bless you. It's okay to be whatever you want to be, in my opinion. Context. Yeah, I know. He's like, I'm not gay. I know. Anyway, grace be with you. Take care, all.
Your takes.
Yeah.